Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's our last morning here on the Carnival Miracle. I wanted to take a few moments and share my experience on this trip with you guys. Everywhere from the dining to the room to the entertainment and everything in between, so stay tuned. On the Carnival Miracle, we left out of Long Beach, California, which is currently where we have returned to. But in Long Beach, California, Carnival has their own private cruise terminal, which has been designed to be kind of very relaxing. It's got palm trees, and during this time of year, Christmas trees and some Christmas decorations, which is really nice. When we got on board, the embarkation went very smoothly. Handed us our cards and checked in our luggage and onto the ship we went. As always, I went to the buffet, so I always like to start off with a good meal to start my trip. Went up to the Lido Deck, which has the Horatio's buffet, where they were serving, it was kind of a little different fare. They had some chopped steak and onions and just some other stuff. The desserts were really good. They had cheesecakes and a bunch of different cakes to choose from, which was really delicious. As the day progressed, went up to and walked around the Lido Deck. Got to explore everything there, so that was very exciting. From there, we went down and went into the room. On this trip, I got a balcony, an extended balcony, as a matter of fact, which is in the 8K category, which means basically you get a few extra feet of balcony, which is really nice because I got a lounger and a little table and a chair, which was really nice to just kind of sit and relax on those sea days, which was our second day on this cruise. A little bit later, unpacked all the stuff, put it in the room. Had plenty of room for storage, which was really nice. 2 closets. The only thing I would recommend, if you can, bring extra hangers. There's a few hangers in the closet, probably not enough if you like to hang most of your items. And then also, if you need, a lot of people need power, you're probably gonna wanna bring some sort of USB extension device where you can add several USB outlets. That way you can charge all your devices, because there's one standard plug and then there is one European plug that you can use. So we did bring something like that with us, and it was a lot of help. So bathroom is a normal cruise bathroom, nothing fancy there. The bed wasn't bad. I've been on some other cruises where the beds were a little rough. This one, I was able to sleep comfortably for the most part. The only thing I would say about this balcony room is deck eight's probably not the best of choice if you are a light sleeper. You can hear everything in the buffet above you. Since I'm on the aft portion of the ship, you can hear them moving around carts, and you can hear people sometimes up there. So I would recommend probably deck 7 or deck 6 if you are a light sleeper. As I move on, as we went throughout the ship, of course, always the Atrium is gorgeous. There's a band playing, there's a bar there. They had a Christmas tree set up, so it felt very festive, and we were able to enjoy that. On this cruise, we did go to the rum bar on the sail away party. The rum punch on this ship was a little bit stronger than it was on my last cruise, so I guess it's all depending on who makes the drinks. So I'd recommend that. As far as entertainment on board, I would highly recommend the comedy club on this ship. We had the first comedian is a gentleman named Manny. He was from Chicago, and he was incredibly funny. The gentleman that was kind of the later night, his name is Doug. He is from the LA area, and he was incredibly funny. So I would definitely recommend the comedy club. I did see the stage show in the Phantom Theater, which on this one was 88 keys. I'm gonna be honest with you, it was an okay show. They were great singers. However, they just kind of sat there and sang, so that was okay, I guess. As far as the bands and the singers throughout the ship, I would say the piano bar has a great singer and a piano player. He was really good to watch. He opened actually for the 88 key show, which was really cool. And then in the Atrium, there was a string trio that did really good. They were playing Christmas music that was fantastic. So that would be something I recommend. One of my favorite spots on the ship, kind of going to more of a relaxing standpoint, is up on the Serenity Pool, which is aft on the ship, just right after Horatio's buffet. Back there you have a hot tub and a swimming pool. However, on this cruise, unfortunately, the average temperature was between about 45 to maybe 60, 65 degrees, so it was a little cold to go into the pool. The hot tub was the place to be. So, and then in the center of the ship, you had two different pools. You had, one side had the guy's burger and the Blue Iguana Cantina, also with the tequila rum bar and the Blue Iguana tequila bar at that pool. And then there's kind of more of a relaxing pool behind that. So that was very enjoyable for me. So from the pools, there's a lot to enjoy on the ship. One thing, the shops on board were very nice. I have a habit of collecting cruise ship ornaments. Unfortunately, on this cruise, it really wasn't an ornament. It was more of a keychain. I'll make it work though. I'm not that worried about it. So, also bought some shirts. They always have a 2 for $20 sale on these ships. That is a big thing for Carnival. You can get some cool shirts. I have like a "Don't Worry" or "Keep Calm and Cruise On." So that's something that I enjoy to buy. Across the way, they had kind of a jewelry store, and then they also had cherry on top. Unfortunately, I don't believe I got any footage of that, but you can buy candy in there. It's like $3.95 for the quarter pounds, and they have all sorts of candy. So that is something very enjoyable. I think kids would enjoy. So that is also something cool to check out. As far as dining is concerned, the main dining room seems like the menu is pretty much the same between all the Carnival fleet. I was just on a cruise last month on the Carnival Breeze out of Galveston, and it had the same menu, which was nice because there were some things I liked that I was like, I'm gonna have that again, and this gave me the opportunity to enjoy that. Up on the Lido Deck is Horatio's Buffet, where you can get just kind of your traditional buffet fare. Also in that buffet, they have the Pizza Pirate, which serves pizza 24 hours a day. That is nice. They do cook it as you order it. There's usually not slices ready. They also had bonsai sushi. I'm not a fish fan. I know it's crazy. I love cruises, but I don't like fish. So fish are friends, not food. But from there, you have also, there's a seafood place. Again, as you can probably assume, I did not eat there. Then as you go towards the front of the ship, there is Blue Iguana Cantina, which in my opinion has wonderful breakfast burritos. Also, I got some tacos for lunch. Those were pretty good. They have a nice salsa bar with many different flavors of salsa. And then just on the other side of the ship, so you have the guy's burger joint, which of course Guy Fieri and his many different takes on a cheeseburger. They have everything from a chili cheeseburger to just a plain cheeseburger to an onion ring topped with bacon or with sauce. So that was very enjoyable. Other than that, I mean, the ship is a smaller ship, so very cozy. On this cruise, we had about 997 or so passengers on board. The ship typically fits about 2,100. The reason that is because the ship was originally scheduled to go to the ports in Hawaii. Unfortunately, because of Omicron, the ship canceled that sailing because Hawaii is not allowing cruise ships in at the moment. So this was kind of a last minute cruise, and so everybody got on board for actually pretty cheap. And that's one thing that was very nice. So if you want to know more or want to experience other cruises that I've been on, I have several videos. Feel free to please subscribe. Also, if you want to ask more questions, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook, or you can leave a comment below, and I will be more than happy to respond to that. So for now, until my next cruise that I will be more than happy to show you guys about, I'll see you then.